morning, everybody. My name is Katrina. I'm here to help. Today is a stormy, windy day here, and I have my morning off. An hour. Yes. So I'm choosing to make a video today, and in the background you can see my sister's plants as I got as a gift when I moved in here. They're lovely. So I like the simplicity of giving something that you raised and that other can benefit from. They're nice, yes. We will have to reimplant them, of course. And also, I have plans on planting potatoes. So when next time I go to the store, I will pick up soil and some buckets, I think. Yes, that would be good. These potatoes will probably take a long time, so I read up on several pages how to do this, and well, some people say that you should grow certain kinds of potatoes, and other people say that you are supposed to grow the ones you like. So I go with that one, the ones I like, make it simple. So that's one way to do it. So it's actually interesting how to fill out the big space we have now. Do not have to actually fill it out really, but make it feel homey. So that's, I think, what the plants are for. I'll have to ask my sister, yes. So, is it autumn? Is it not autumn? It's very windy and probably gonna rain today, so I put on my woolen vest, as you see, and a cotton old shirt I have, yes, and also a skirt and some pants, yes. I'm gonna put on socks too, but well, I'm not out the door yet, so I want to talk about being tired today. Many people are quite tired. Women get lack of iron, and they get tired. So when you're eating all your iron, you can get tired anyway, I realized. So it's exhausting days, probably because of my undiagnosed brain stuff. Yes. So it's very much impulses in town, and it's a lot of stuff in traffic, and the hours are long at the office, and the very complicated stuff we do in the computer. So it drains a lot of the brain energy. So be sure to take care of yourselves. I try to do with walks and exercise and sauna and bathing. Yes, and try to lower your limits. I've learned that the hard way. I had sick leave for half a year on some percentage until I was back. So today we are talking a lot about health, and I watched some pods on this from the office yesterday, and our head boss was talking about how the present numbers are getting higher. People are getting less sick, and I wonder about what that's connected to. I think for me it's that I just pull through the day. I take one meeting at a time, and I try to stay focused and have breaks so I can relax my brain in between. So that's very important to just not, as I did in the beginning, just take them back to back. So you can do 6 or 7 meetings a day. If you're a real good one, you can do more, but I think it's exhausting for the brain, and it takes its toll over time. So be sure to take care of your brains and make sure they will last, because you only have the one. Yeah. I wish someone would tell me this when I was 20 and I was young and just try to be good at work. Yeah. You need to last too. I don't know if you heard the story, but I worked at McDonald's in my small town back home, and then I went to the big city here and I worked at McDonald's, and it was very stressful. The fryers were beeping all the time, and the register had a lot of buttons, and I was best at standing beside the cash register and just picking out the meals so they were ready when they paid. So I could just slide a tray over with a dish, with the dish they were going to eat, the meal they were going to eat. So yes, that was mine. So listening and connecting and making the customer happy. And that's what I do still today. So that's how I do it. Listening. And it takes quite a bandwidth in my brain just to listen to every person and see the story. And we were talking about this at lunch, me and my good colleague, yesterday, how listening is very important, and how people are different in speaking, and some people just get to the point immediately, and other people just like to talk, and then we ask questions to understand their situation. This is also what I do when I coach, because I have a coaching degree. So that was the training at school, just listening and making questions connected to the subject, so the customer or the client could figure out themselves what they were going to do. So that's a good way to help people to find out the it, whichever it is. So that's what I'm doing, and helping people to see the whole picture that they need to see about how the system is working here in Sweden. And it's also very important, so you can manage, and in between jobs, so you can get your stimulus checks, and then you can feel secure enough so you can get a new job. Watching this series on Netflix with Samantha from Sex and the City, and it's excellent, and you should check that out. It's very genuine, I think, and in the people how they are, and it's a lot of shiny surface as well, but there are people underneath, and they're always energized, it feels like, but yeah, probably not. So in America, people, at least you say, they can get hired and fired quite fast, and we don't really have that system in Sweden. Have a similar one that can make people, the last one in is the first one out. So but it's not the same, really. It takes a lot of longer time here in Sweden to change professions, I think, and to also do life changes because of the system. Yes, but it's a good system, and I like the general idea of it, and it's very more to learn all the time. So that's one thing. Probably also why my brain is so tired all the time, that there's a lot of stuff to put in there, and then you have to remember it at the right time, and memorize the whole job. So I try to simplify everything else. So that's one way to do it, I think. And then something else falls out. So I actually realized I did forget to water the plants, which my good man has asked me to do once in a while. So I'm gonna do that now. So have a nice day. Bye.